Hey guys, before the video actually starts, I wanted to give you a quick disclaimer heads up. So this video is a compilation of my Volume 3, Chapter 12 reaction from February 12th, 2016, and then how I currently react to that scene. And I wanted to include both of them because, first of all, my first one was horrible quality. It was done on my MacBook. I don't think you can barely hear me. It's horrible proportion. It's just awful. And I wanted to redo it with the equipment that I have now. But I also wanted to give a quick heads up because I think a lot of you guys are expecting me to break down in that video, like how I did for Chapter 2. But that wasn't entirely what my response was. When I watched the episode, a lot of it was shock for me. It wasn't until about a week later that the emotional impact really settled. And this is just how I deal with grief. It's a personal matter. Whenever I lost a family member, I thought I was completely in shock. I just couldn't process it for days, and then it was like, oh, here comes the grief. I didn't record reactions for all of Volume 3 like some of you guys have been asking. I only started doing them chapters 11 and 12. I do, however, very distinctly remember my chapters 1 and 9 reactions, so I'll talk about those in my other part. But so I ended up not putting up this video, not only because I didn't really put up videos on the YouTube channel then, but also because I felt like it was too personal. That those of you who have been subscribed for a while who follow me on Twitter know that I connect to Pyrrha a lot and that any episodes that kind of show the grief that has to deal with her and the hole that she's left really get me. Like for Chapter 2 and Volume 4, I almost didn't put up that reaction just because I felt like it was too personal, but I ultimately ended up doing it. That was the same hesitation that I had with Volume 3, Chapter 12, except I ultimately ended up not putting it up. I kept finding reasons, and you guys have been asking, and someone mentioned doing it for 3,000 subs, and we're almost at 4, so I figured, hey, may as well do the thing. So I'm sorry for the horrible quality of the video. As soon as it's over, I'll immediately start playing my reaction to it now. So this current setup, I'm going to record this right after I have this message, and then you guys can click at the end of that one or the beginning if you want to skip around, see what it is, and at the very end I'll be having like some parallel, so it's like at this moment what my reaction was before versus how it is now, without having processed that emotion. So I also have my new mic because thanks to David we figured out that I can actually use my good microphone. So hopefully I'll stop damaging your guys' eardrums soon. But without further ado, brace yourself.
Hey, I'm Erin, and this is yet another RWBY reaction video. I haven't posted my other ones just because they didn't turn out so great, but this is the season finale of RWBY Season 3, so it's Chapter 12, Volume 3. I'm not emotionally ready. Been waiting for about 20 minutes for the servers to get back up. It's finally starting to load. It's probably going to stop partway through just because my internet's horrible. I'm not emotionally prepared. I have to go to con in 2 hours. This is going to be so much fun, and by so much fun, I'm going to be emotionally destroyed. I know for a fact that it's not going to have a completely resolved ending because they talked about it earlier, and I'm kind of happy about that because it's kind of hard to defeat a giant dragon Grimm and resolve everything that happened in 28 minutes. So, here we go. I'm not emotionally ready. Oh god. This piano part kills me every time. I don't care if I already figured it out on piano, it kills me. This is the most I'm gonna fucking slay you song ever, I think. Like, usually the openings were way more serious than the season of the show was, and then for once I think it matches, and None of us were ready. We all thought it was going to be another happy season, but no, people are dead. Yang lost an arm. Blake almost lost her head, and I'm going to cry. Remember when Yang had 2 arms? Shout out to Raven for being Mom of the Year. Ruby's gonna get fucked up. I just know it. I can't deal with her getting fucked up, man. Blake just got fucked up. Weiss is just physically exhausted. Oh boy. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yo! Did she just... Ozpin. Oh, he's actually... Jesus Christ. Holy...
That's it! Everybody on board!
Oh
This
my
is a
God.
mandatory evacuation.
A safe zone has been established in Vale. Please, remain calm and listen to Atlas personnel.
Ruby! Oh, I found you!
Oh, thank God.
Ruby, where are you? Don't worry, I'm fine. What's going on? Weiss?
Oh no.
What is it?
Just tell her.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Yang.
Hey. She's gonna be okay.
Oh my God.
Soldiers have a ship ready to take you guys to Vale.
But John and Pyrrha are still missing. What?
Look, guys. That giant Grim keeps circling the school.
Oh, this was the free
Even the
page,
White
free
Fang are
play.
pulling out.
Sneak peek.
We all have to go now.
We're not leaving.
Oh, Ren.
I'll find them. I'll find them and I'll bring them back.
No. We will find them. Watch after Blake and Yang. We'll be back.
You better be.
The show's called RWBY, man. They have to be. Oh, fuck. Is it getting choppy? Is my Wi-Fi being a bitch? John and Pyrrha.
Okay, I think I have Glinda's number. Where is it?
Oh, Pyrrha.
Pyrrha? What was all of that?
Oh, fuck. Did she just
Ozpin.
fucking...
There's no time.
Oh, fuck. Is he dead?
Go. Get to Vale and call for help.
Huh? What
Pyrrha.
are you gonna do? No. No, Pyrrha, you can't. You saw how powerful she is. Pyrrha, I won't let you do...
Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
Hey! Oh, wait, stop! Stop! Pyrrha, please don't do this!
If my favorite character dies, I'm actually going to drive to RT and lose my shit. Oh. I know what I'm drawing tonight. Oh. Oh. I wanted Arcos, but not like this. Did she get some of the maiden's power and just not address it? Oh. Fuck yes. And that's why I love
It's
Pianitos.
Where are you?
Sean.
Weiss! Please, you have to stop her!
What?
Pyrrha! She's going after that woman at the top of the tower! She doesn't stand a chance!
John, what are you talking about? Where are you?
Don't worry about me! Please, you have to save Pyrrha.
Oh.
We will. Are you okay?
Ah!
Oh.
Please.
John?
Oh.
John!
Oh. Oh. Fuck.
I have a plan.
Yes.
You always do.
If this cliff hangs with Pyrrha in distress, I'm going to be so upset. Ah, look at her fucking smirk. She gonna write it.
This is your home now.
So that Send your spirit, like, use your spirit as a boomerang. Send it back. Or do that. Oh no. Is it getting choppy because my internet again? Ooh. She's not the best fighter for... Oh man. The effects in this. Oh, fuck. Don't snap it. Ugh. Let me see Jean's aura. Is he gonna... Ooh, that would be a painful heal. Oh, yes! Yes! Use yourself as a weapon. Oh, what are you gonna do? Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god, she did it! And it's leaving. Hold it together, Pyrrha. Oh! Hold it together, Pyrrha. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, it's not leaving after all. Oh boy. Oh! 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 Shit! I saw that coming, but oh shit! Oh! Somebody's falling for sure now. Oh. Oh, the scenery in this is just... Fuck. Ozpin! Ozpin, now is the time! Oh, semblance. Yes! Pin her down. Cinder's just like, I'm surprised, bitch. Oh. Oh. Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Come on, Pyrrha! Yes! Fuck! Oh! Oh! There goes her aura! Oh! Shit! 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 If they showed that, you know shit's gonna go down! Oh god!
You can do this.
How are you coherent enough for this? Why is he just summon something? Yes! Throw back to the Emerald Forest. Don't you dare. Oh. Oh! They did the thing! They did the thing! Achilles heel! Just send me to the oh! Oh god. Just send me to the abyss. Oh god. I need to do a shoot.
It's unfortunate you were promised a power that was never truly yours. But take comfort in knowing that I will use it in ways you could never have imagined.
Do you believe in destiny?
Oh,
Yes.
Is she gonna kill her? What? Is this what I thought it was?
It's all right. I got you, kid.
turn it off. Without the CCT, there's no point.
Communication down across the entire kingdom. No way to contact the outside world. Ozpin's still missing.
Yeah.
This is bad, Crow.
Yeah, this is bad.
Oh my god. Is this Patch? Is this Patch? Oh, she's on her tape. Was I right? Is she the maiden? She a maiden? Ta Yang! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Ruby! You're awake.
What happened?
Your Uncle Crow found you. Unconscious. He got you out of there, though. He brought you home safe.
It's Bernie.
Wait, Yang! Is she alright?
She's gonna be alright. I think it's just gonna take some time for her to get used to things. She's too strong to let this stop her. I'm just glad to have my girls back at home.
Aww.
What happened to the school? And Vale? Were they able to clear out the Grim?
Things at Vale are under control, but the school, it's not that simple. That thing, whatever it is, doesn't seem to be dead. Don't get me wrong, you did a number on it, but it's not disappearing. It's kind of frozen.
What?
I know that doesn't sound too bad, but it keeps attracting more Grim to the school.
I did what?
Hmm?
You said I did a number on it. What do you mean?
Look, that's not important right now. We can talk about it later. Things are just kind of a mess.
It's always a mess. Mind if we have a minute?
What, I can't stay here?
Fuck.
Ty, please.
Oh. They let us think that we wouldn't see Tai Yang because he wasn't... We just had the
I'm glad you're all right.
cardboard cutout of Tai Yang in the first episode. Oh
I'll go
no.
make us some tea.
Oh, he's pissed. They can bring Kira back,
how you
right?
feeling?
I kind of hurt all over.
That makes sense after what you did.
You guys keep saying that I did something. What are you talking about?
What's the last thing you remember?
I ran up the side of the tower, and when I got to the top, Pyrrha! Is she...
She's gone.
I got to the top, and I saw Pyrrha, and Cinder, and then everything went white.
Anything else?
I remember my head hurting.
The night you met Ozpin, what was the first thing he said to you?
You have silver eyes.
I don't know. I think it was something about...
Silver eyes.
Was it right
That's
about...
an extremely rare trait.
So?
You're special, Ruby.
Shouldn't...
Not in the daddy loves his special angel kind of way. You're special the same way your mom was. Remnant's full of legends and stories. Some of them true, some made up. But there's one Oz told me from a very long time ago.
Are we right?
Back before Huntsman, before kingdoms.
Is she the Summer Maiden?
It was said that those born with silver eyes were destined to lead the life of a warrior. You see, the creatures of Grimm, the most fearsome monsters mankind had ever encountered, were afraid of those silver-eyed warriors. They were the best of the best. It was said that even a single look from one of these fighters could strike a Grimm down. It's a ridiculous story.
Apparently not.
You think that I might be...
Well, A giant monster's currently frozen on top of Beacon Tower, and you're here, safe in bed.
Wait, how did you know what Ozpin said to me the night we met?
All those missions I go on, all the times I'm away in some far-off place, it's been for Ozpin. But he's missing now. Something's been set in motion. And with Oz gone, I'll have to pick up where he left off.
Then what can I do? If I'm so special, then I can help, right?
You really want to help? Get some rest. You're in no condition to go anywhere right now. Besides, our enemy's trail leads all the way to Haven. That'd be quite a trip for a pipsqueak like you. Catch you later, kiddo.
I knew that mirror was going to be convenient. Oh! Ruby.
I'm so glad you're okay.
But I'm not. It's all gone. The school, Penny, Pyrrha, and...
Yang, where are Weiss and Blake?
Weiss's father came for her.
What? What do you mean?
No one outside of Vale knows what happened here. Before the tower fell, the last thing people saw was Atlas attacking innocent people and Grim destroying the city. Everyone's scared. No one knows who to trust. So Weiss's father came to take her back to Alice, where he thinks it's safe. She's gone.
What about...
And Blake ran! Sun saw her go. After we got to the city, she just ran.
But why?
I don't know. And I don't care.
There has to be a reason she...
No, there doesn't. Sometimes bad things just happen, Ruby.
So what do we do now?
You could do whatever you want. I'm gonna lie here.
Yang.
Just leave me alone.
I love you.
Reflect. That was what the Fall Maiden had. Reflect on what you have.
Hey.
Sean.
Hey, Jean. Haven's a long way to go.
I know. It's the only lead we have.
And you're sure you want to come along?
The journey will be perilous. And whether we'll find answers at the end is entirely uncertain.
But we wouldn't be here if we weren't up for it.
Then let's get started.
A smaller, more honest soul. It's true that a simple spark can ignite hope, breathe fire into the hearts of the weary. The ability to derive strength from hope is undoubtedly mankind's greatest attribute. Which is why I will focus all of my power to snuff it out. How does it feel, knowing that all of your time and effort has been for nothing? That your guardians have failed you? That everything you've built will be torn down before your very eyes? Your faith in mankind was not misplaced. When banded together, unified by a common enemy, they are a noticeable threat. But divide them, place doubt into their minds, and any semblance of power they once had will wash away. Of course, they won't realize it at first. Like you, they'll cling to their fleeting hope, their aspirations. But this was merely the first move. So you send your guardians, your huntsmen and huntresses, and when they fail and you turn to your smaller soul, know that you send her to the same pitiful demise.
The eye.
This is the beginning of the end, Ozpin. And I can't wait to watch you burn.
Oh my god. Oh my god. They were not kidding about... Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. Is that even a proper thing to say to this? I don't even... Pyrrha is... She is dead. Really? Oh my god. And she's trying to heal too with the Achilles heel, and oh my god, I should have seen it coming. I saw it coming, but she didn't see it coming. I wanted Arcos, but not like this. Oh, Aaron win. Cool. Oh man, okay, so that was chapter 12 of volume 3 of RWBY, and I'm waiting for the cutscene now because it's credits, and oh my god. I knew the silver eyes was going to be important, I just didn't think that they had set it up in that way, and everything just went white, like genuinely, and Ruby doesn't remember anything, and the soundtrack in that was gorgeous, and all of the voice acting. Ruby's voice acting alone just... And then Pyrrha and Jean and Yang. Yang is so sad. I mean, for good reason. Like, she's definitely... She deserves to be sad, but oh my god. And then Blake probably went after Adam, and Weiss stuck with her dad, and we're going to Haven. And that would make sense, because they were talking about for the Grim Eclipse, they showed a new location that Team RWBY was going to. And there we go. They're going to Haven for that, and RWBY froze the Grim. She just froze it. It's just... And then... Okay, so I feel horrible because I don't know the voice actor's name, but Cortana, we trusted her. Like, she started off in the beginning to, like, reduce everything to dust. Like, oh, it's this beautiful place, so send your heroes. And then she shows up, and she's going all freaking Dragon Age 2 Morgan's mom on us, and she's, I don't know, is she part Grim or something? I don't know, but I need to cosplay her immediately. Oh, and we didn't think we were going to see Tai Yang because they have, like, there was the cardboard cutout of Tai Yang in the back in the very beginning, and then he showed up, and it was Bernie, and oh, Mirror Mirror Part 2 is one of the songs. Oh, this piano's beautiful. And we finally saw. Oh. But theory time. Well, not like theory, but Pyrrha's diadem, her crown diadem thing is still there. I don't think she's like, this could just be me in denial because again, Pyrrha is my favorite. It took me 3 seasons to decide between Pyrrha and RWBY on who is my favorite, and guess who? One of them's dead now. But her diadem is there, and while I do not, we know Cinder's capable of murder, I don't think she's gone, because she didn't just kill her. Like, it wasn't just the arrow and that was it. There was, like, it could have been her aura that was trickling out of that. It could have been that she was somehow finding a way to absorb Pyrrha's aura as well, to give herself more power, but it was more than that, too. Because she turned gold, and then just faded and shattered away. And odds are that she's gonna come back. Or that Cinder's going to use that in some way. It could be a trophy. They could find a way to... Oh, Monty. Is there an after credit scene? Crow. With Ozpin's... That's... Ozpin's cane. He turned into a fucking bird! Did he just turn into... So, thank you for watching, I guess. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That was fun. Didn't actually rewatch the video. I didn't want to start crying before I even started watching the chapter again. So this is the reaction part. Nearly a year later. Like just shy of a month from a year. So like 11 months later. Better equipment. Hopefully you guys can actually hear me over the audio. I don't know for sure. My heart is racing just thinking about watching this. I kind of want to give some context because I know some people have watched RWBY a lot, and I'm one of those people. I put RWBY on the background when I'm working on cosplay. But Volume 3 is different. I have only seen this scene twice. Once for the first time. Once the night before RTX. And I guess the third time it would be now. I showed it to a friend and I couldn't bring myself to be in the room. I left and went to the bathroom and still cried. Because I could hear it. I could hear the musical cues. All of it. It is a scene that really deeply impacted me. And I'm going to probably go into that more, but with less coherency after I actually watch the video. But I really do relate to Pyrrha in a lot of ways. In a lot of ways that I feel like are a little bit too personal to talk about on YouTube. That, like, things are too personal that I haven't really told my closest friends even. But, you know, the scene, it just affects me a lot. And I'm stalling. I know I am. I'm stalling more than Joseph Stalin right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play it. It's gonna be like an hour-long video. Sorry, guys. And buffering because college Wi-Fi. But forgot how pretty this opening is. Fun fact: I actually learned part of this on piano. So I have my own version of When It Falls and an Ode to Pyrrha on piano that I'm almost done with, but I haven't exactly been able to work on since I'm at school. And I won't be singing this one because my acoustic version of it is actually going up for 4,000 subs, or 450, or probably 5 by the time I edit. But that'll be a thing, because with every volume soundtrack, we've had an acoustic version of the theme before. We had This Will Be the Day, we had Time to Say Goodbye, we had the Vitamin String Quartet version of When It Falls, so hopefully we'll get an actual acoustic version for it. But even if we don't, I have a version of it to put up on the internet anyway. Oh man, the old animation though. Just goddamn it. Winter. I remember seeing this opening release the night I went to an informational for my college, and forgot about this. That's some nice oh, I still love that shot. I have at least 6 thumbnails of it. Ooh. Okay, but is that his semblance? Is that not his semblance? Like, I love that Huntsman moves so quickly that you can't even see the professionals. Oh wow, so you do see them after Chapter 9. I think I was too in shock over that fight. Yang.
Ruby!
Oh, this was in the free play, I remember.
Don't worry, I'm fine. What's going on?
A lot has
Lice?
happened.
What is it?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yang.
This is the only time you hear Sun be so serious.
Still missing. What?
Look, guys.
The last time Nora and Ren saw her, she was sitting in front of a Nevermore. She was going to...
leaving.
They don't want to leave another family. This part,
I'll
find them.
I'll
find them and I'll bring them back.
No. We will find them.
She doesn't.
Watch after Blake and Yang. We'll be back.
Will you?
You better be!
Idiots.
Okay, I think I have Glinda's number. Where is it? Pyrrha?
Almost forgot what she
was
moved
all
like.
of that? But Ozpin.
There's no time. Go. Get to Vale
And call for help.
Huh? What are you gonna do?
No.
No, Pyrrha, you can't. You saw how powerful she is. Pyrrha, I won't let you do...
I'm sorry.
Hey!
Wait! Stop! Stop! Pyrrha, please don't do this!
Please, no. This still want to do a photo shoot for this scene so badly. I know I'll be crying, but... the music here...
It's Sean!
Oh, no, no,
Where are you?
Weiss! Please, you have to stop her.
What? Pyrrha!
He finally understands.
At the top of the tower. She doesn't stand a chance.
Sean, what are you talking about? Where are
Just
you?
keep
Don't
running.
worry about
Start
me.
running.
Please. You have to save Pyrrha.
We will. Are you okay?
Please.
Sean? Sean!
Tired of being helpless getting it stuck in the tree while his friends got in a fight for their lives.
I have a plan. You always do.
Their friendship is so important. No. Please. Remember when Cinder had had full control over her own body? God, can you imagine this episode in Maya? Keep in mind, this is after a fight. This is after Penny. Oh, come on. That's not how gravity works, but okay. Come on. I always felt I was destined to be a huntress, to save the world. It became increasingly clear that that feeling was right. Yes. I had to at least have done something to her aura. There's no time. There's no time.
You can do this.
Come on, Ruby. Please. Come on.
It's unfortunate you were promised a power that was never truly yours. But take comfort in knowing that I will use it in ways you could never have imagined.
Do you believe in destiny?
Yes.
contact the outside world. Ozpin's still missing. Yeah. This is bad. Yeah. This is bad. Ruby! You're awake!
What happened?
Your Uncle Crow found you, unconscious. He got you out of there, though. He brought you home safe.
Wait, Yang! Is she alright?
She's gonna be alright. I think it's just gonna take some time for her to get used to things. She's too strong to let this stop her. I'm just glad to have my girls back at home.
What happened to the school? And Vale? Were they able to clear out the Grim?
Things at Vale are under control, but the school, it's not that simple. That thing, whatever it is, doesn't seem to be dead. Don't get me wrong, you did a number on it, but it's not disappearing. It's kind of frozen. I know that doesn't sound too bad, but it keeps attracting more Grim to the school.
I did what? You said I did a number on it. What do you mean?
Look, that's not important right now. We can talk about it later. Things are just...
Too much exposition? Can't even speak.
Mind if we have a minute?
What, I can't stay here?
Ty, please.
I'm glad you're all right. I'll go make a seat here.
It's amazing how soothing Bernie's voice is as Ty.
I kind of hurt all over.
You and me both, kid.
That makes sense after what you did.
You guys keep saying that I did something. What are you talking about?
What's the last thing you remember?
I ran up the side of the tower, and when I got to the top, Pyrrha! Is she...
She's gone.
I got to the top, and I saw Pyrrha, and Cinder, and then everything went white.
Anything else?
I remember my head hurting.
The night you met Ozpin, what was the first thing he said to you?
You have silver eyes.
I don't know. I think it was something about...
Silver eyes. That's an extremely rare trait.
So?
You're special, Ruby. And not in the daddy
I always
loves his special
loved
angel
cosplaying Ruby because my eyes are gray.
You're special the same way your mom was.
I didn't have to worry about contacts or anything.
Remnant's full of legends and stories. Some of them true, some made up.
What is your
But there's one
favorite
Oz
fairy
told me
tale?
from a very long time ago. Back before Huntsman, before kingdoms. It was said that those born with silver eyes were destined to lead the life of a warrior. You see, the creatures of Grimm, the most fearsome monsters mankind had ever encountered, were afraid of those silver-eyed warriors. They were the best of the best. It was said that even a single look from one of these fighters could strike a Grimm down. It's a ridiculous story.
But you think that I might be...
Well, a giant monster's currently frozen on top of Beacon Tower.
I still really want
safe in bed.
the reference to season 8 of Red vs. Blue
Wait, how did you know what Ozpin said to me?
Where they
The
slow
night we
down
met.
the meta.
All those missions I go on. All
lot
the
of
times I'm away in some far-off place. It's been for Ozpin. But he's missing now.
Crow's theme in the background.
Something's been set in motion.
You
With
could say
Oz
that.
gone, I'll have to pick up where he left off.
Then what can I do? If I'm so special, then I can help, right?
You really want to help?
That
Get some
piano.
rest. You're in no
Red
condition
like
to go anywhere
roses
right now.
fills my dreams.
Besides, our enemy's trail leads all the way to Haven. That'd be quite a trip for a pipsqueak like you.
You know, if he didn't
Catch you later,
want her to follow him, he shouldn't have told her that. Yay.
Ruby.
I'm so glad you're okay.
But I'm not. It's all gone. The school, Penny, Pyrrha, and
Ren, where are Weiss and Blake?
Weiss's father came for her.
What? What do you mean?
No one outside of Vale knows what happened here. Before the tower fell, the last thing people saw was Atlas attacking innocent people and Grim destroying the city. Everyone's scared. No one knows who to trust. So Weiss's father came to take her back to Alice, where he thinks it's safe.
But
She's gone.
What about...
And Blake ran. Sun saw her go. After we got to the city, she just ran.
But why?
I don't know. And I don't care.
There has to be a reason she...
No, there doesn't.
Sometimes
bad things just happen, Ruby.
So what do we do now?
You could do whatever you want. I'm gonna lie here.
Yang.
Just leave me alone.
I love you.
Hey,
Hey, John. Haven's a long way to go.
I know. It's the only lead we have.
And you're sure you want to come along?
The journey will be perilous. And whether we'll find answers at the end is entirely uncertain.
But we wouldn't be here if we weren't up for it.
Then let's get started.
A smaller, more honest soul.
Salem.
It's true that a simple spark can ignite hope, breathe fire into the hearts of the weary. The ability to derive strength from hope is undoubtedly mankind's greatest attribute. Which is why I will focus all of my power to snuff it out. How does it feel, knowing that all of your time and effort has been for nothing? That your guardians have failed you? That everything you've built will be torn down before your very eyes? Your faith in mankind was not misplaced. When banded together, unified by a common enemy, they are a noticeable threat. but divide them. Place doubt into their minds. And any semblance of power they once had will wash away. Of course, they won't realize it at first. Like you, they'll cling to their fleeting hope, their aspirations. But this was merely the first move.
You have nothing if you don't have hope.
So you send your guardians, your huntsmen and huntresses, and when they fail and you turn to your smaller soul, know that you send her to the same pitiful demise. This is the beginning of the end, Ozpin. And I can't wait to watch you burn.
She was all they had. All of them. Team RWBY was one thing. Team Juniper... They bonded on how they were alone. Nora and Ren are orphans. Ren lost his parents to Grimm or bandits in Onieri. We don't know the details for Nora yet, but wherever it was, there was Grimm sirens, and then everything happened so fast. They've had each other and no one else. It's too dangerous. When you live on the outskirts and your village could be attacked any minute. When before you know it, your life could be shredded again. Until they got to Beacon. It was supposed to be safe. They were supposed to be safe. Just they need a home. Something neither of them had had in a long time, if ever. And they had a new family. They had Jean and Pyrrha. They didn't have to be alone anymore. They had all they needed. But it happened again. And the Grimm came. And they destroyed their home. And they took away their family. Team RWBY foils each other very well, and the same goes for Team Juniper, but Team Juniper's connected by the fact that in one way or another that they're all alone. That in some way they're heartbroken. Nora and Ren are orphans. Oh, it scared me. Jean felt like a failure when his father, his grandfather, fought in the Great War and were great huntsmen. And he had to get fake transcripts to get into Beacon. He felt alone, and like any moment he could have been taken out of that school and taken away from his dream. And Pyrrha What else could she have done? How could she have survived? She was born with, we can assume, caring parents. A nice home in Mistral. The opportunities and the talents to go for what she wanted, to be who she wanted to be. To live a life. But sometimes, even if it seems like you have everything, you can feel so alone. And you can hate yourself for it, because you have all of this. How could you possibly feel like you're missing something? You feel alone and isolated. She finally found people that made her feel like a person. That she was real. Because of Jean, she had friends and family who would last a lifetime. And they did. They lasted past her lifetime. But in the end, they were all alone again. Nora and Ren lost a sister. And Jean? He didn't only lose a friend. He lost a partner. Who the fuck is stomping upstairs? I'm trying to have a moment. Lost a partner. Like losing half of your body. A best friend, a mentor. Probably the best friend he's ever had. And she's gone. And he knew. He knew. He didn't want to be the helpless idiot stuck in the tree while his friends fought for their lives. He wanted to be the hero. But he wasn't. He was alone. Away from the battle. While she went off and fought for her life. Even watching it again, I found myself hoping that maybe I remembered it wrong. Maybe there was some detail I missed, that somehow she would make it. She'd be okay. The invincible girl would continue to be so. But now they understand. They know why it happened. Sometimes bad things happen. But whatever Rose said in Volume 4, without giving her a choice, She hardly had one. What was she supposed to do? Be like, no, you know what? I'm not gonna be your fall maiden. I'm going to let the power potentially go to a crazy supervillain so I can live out my days as me and possibly doom humanity. That's not something that you can just do. That's selfish. And that's not her. Even if Jean had said nothing, she would have done it. But he did. And now he understands what that all was. I'm doing better than I thought I would. Second time I watched it, 3 a.m., day my flight left for RTX, I was just in a ball. I couldn't look. I almost looked away now, but I made myself watch. Achilles was my favorite hero as a kid. Dipped in the river Styx, destined for glory, and taken too soon. Can't. I always felt I was destined to become a huntress, to save the world. And it's become increasingly clear that my feelings were right. But I don't know if I can do it. That's what she told him. The night outside the cafeteria, that's what she told him. And she was right. I know I've said that Pyrrha is a character I relate to, but I don't think I've ever really explained how much. You know, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a knight, not a princess. I wanted to be a magical knight. My sister is notably older than me, and there was no other kids in our neighborhood, so I played by myself. I read books and played pretend. Every time I was the knight, destined from birth for glory. Save whoever needed it, to conquer villages and bring peace. When I learned I couldn't be a knight, I thought about following my parents, being doctors, joining the military, trying to help people, to save them. I always felt like that was what I needed to do, that's what I was meant to do. And I remember the frustration when I was in high school, watching the world around me and realizing that no matter what I did, I couldn't save everyone. That sometimes I couldn't save anyone. That I could do nothing but sit by and watch. I've always kind of had a distinct type of character that I've been drawn to. They tend to have red hair, pretend to be special and lonely. When I first started watching RWBY, Pyrrha wasn't my favorite character. And it was RWBY. And then by season 2, I knew it was Pyrrha. By volume 3, she had moved her way up to my favorite, most likely of all time. I always wanted red hair as a kid. I thought it would make me special, go on adventures, save innocents, live a fairy tale. I'm someone who's always worn warm colors. I dreamt at night, vivid dreams, sometimes nightmares, of being a red-headed heroine in golden armor, saving the day, helping her friends who were her family, and more often than not, dying in the end to do it. Every pretend game I played with my friends, if there was a battle, I was going to martyr myself to make sure that they won. I dreamt about dying that way. Much like, in the words of Hamilton, I imagine death so much it feels more like a memory. I can remember waking up and feeling like I was stabbed in the chest. I'm someone who's had a lot of opportunities. I'm lucky. I like to think that I'm talented. I have supportive parents, most of the time at least. I'm able to go to school for what I want and do things like YouTube and go to RTX. But I never felt like I had a home or a place or a person. I felt like I was roaming. That, this wasn't reality, this was a dream. That reality was where I was, that red-haired golden knight, ready to save the day. So when Volume 2 came out, I have been blessed with incredible talents and opportunities. I'm constantly surrounded by love and praise. But somehow, you still feel isolated, no matter what. It took me all of high school to realize that for me, that was depression. And when Volume 3 came out, I always loved Greek mythology. I was fascinated by the Nemean lion, the tales of Hercules and Achilles. The concept of fate. I would often lay on the floor of my room at 4 a.m, wondering if I was the one creating my own mistakes, or if I was just following a path and there was nothing I could do. I remember deciding that it didn't matter which, because I was going to do whatever I could to get the outcome that I wanted. So that even if it wasn't written in the stars that it would happen, I could say that I tried. Because I had a goal that I wanted to work towards. Every thought that I had internalized and conversations I had had with myself, I heard come out of her mouth. I say I'm sorry a lot. When they call attendance in class, I say hello. My talents include taking blame for things that I really don't have much of a part in and thanking the bus driver. I'm proud and shy. And I remember seeing Pyrrha and seeing my dreams from when I was a kid. That warrior that I dreamt I would be was her. So when Volume 3 came, when it came, it hurt. Of course it hurt. It wasn't just like nightmares of watching yourself die. It was knowing that there were people who cared. It was that no matter how hard you work, there's still the chance that you could fail, regardless of your intentions. That sometimes bad things happen, and you lose people, and you lose time. I remember seeing it and thinking, what if that happens to me too? What if no matter what I do, no matter how hard I try, I fail? What will that do for the people around me? I had a friend who always said, if anyone can do this, it's you. Every time I doubted myself, it would be that phrase. When you hear it enough, it kind of sounds like your last resort. It's like, unless you do this, we can't. Like, if you do this, of course you can. We'll have a chance of doing it as well, but if you don't, that means we definitely don't have a chance. That's what it feels like, even if it's not the intention. And she didn't have to die. She died for someone else's battle, someone else's chess game that they felt the need to play with real human souls. It was maidens and secrets and grim and hybrids and fairy tales. I know that in shows that death only has significance if it's permanent. You're walking down the street, dead people don't just come back to life and go about their business because somebody missed them. But her, I spent 2 months after the finale trying to figure out ways that she could be alive. Ways that I still save because I have the tiniest bit of hope that maybe she didn't fail. Her symbol, her monologues, everything showed that something was going to happen. infinite in distance and unbound by death. A spear, or more accurately, an arrow going through the shield. It was right there. And I know this is life, that sometimes you just lose people. But it wasn't just her. Volume 3 was hard. I remember watching the first episode laying in bed with my friend. Watching the first episode and crying as Ruby talked to her mom, just to see the birds fly into the sky in the signature of Montillon. I remember seeing chapter 9, hiding after a fight, trying to distract myself. Tears streaming down my face before I even clicked the episode. My hands shaking as I held my computer and watched as it all fell apart. My cat just showed up and she's like, "Do you need comforting?" Hi. Can you get out of my camera, please? Thank you. She was who I wanted to be. Someone kind, someone brave, strong enough to protect her friends, but gentle enough to still be around. Lovely and lethal. Top of the class. Red and gold. I still can't listen to Cold. Every time I do, I cry. I cry a lot. Like, way more than I should. So I saw myself in her. I saw who I wanted to be, who I was trying to be. And then it ended. In over a year, it's hardly gotten easier. Seeing her kneeling down like that, seeing Ruby's reaction, Jean's voice, the sound of him training. It hasn't gotten easier. But sitting around isn't gonna change anything. Never has. Sometimes when things get hard, all you can do is keep moving forward. It's like 3 a.m. It's been a rough week. Stopped for 45 minutes in a Denny's parking lot. So I'm gonna head to bed. I hope this video was everything you guys were expecting. Don't really have words right now. More just, I know for a fact I'm gonna go crawl into my bed and probably end up crying for 3 hours. It's just the kind of, like, got 50-pound weight dangling off my heart right now. But hope you enjoyed me crying. Sorry for the long video, as always. It's like a 2-hour video. Or an hour 20-minute video. There we go. It's not 2 hours. But thank you guys for your support and making me feel like I can put this out there. Kind of almost regretting putting on makeup because otherwise my face would be really red. And you guys can tell that I'm really close to sobbing right now. But thankfully, fluorescent lighting plus high quality makeup equals you could be dying inside, but at least you look nice. So, sorry for the weird video schedule lately. There'll be a new camp on Tuesday as usual. And the chapter 10 reaction will be going up next week. So, thank you guys for tuning in. I love you all, and I will see you guys in the next video.